The kids have been working very hard on their production of Sleeping Beauty all week, and we are very proud now to present the production of Sleeping Beauty. The play begins as a powerful king is celebrating a very happy day. He says,
"What a wonderful day. My daughter has been born."
Ah, yes, he's celebrating the birth of his daughter Aurora, Princess Aurora. And to help celebrate, a red fairy comes flying in.
"Oh, what a beautiful baby. Thank you. I have a gift for the baby. What is it?" "A crown."
And then a blue fairy came flying in with a present. She said,
"What a beautiful baby. Thank you. I have a gift for the baby. What is it?" "A tennis."
oh, and the king was so happy with the day he wanted to celebrate. He said,
"Let's party."
and they danced around joyfully. But suddenly there was a crash of thunder.
What's going on here?
We're celebrating the birth of my daughter.
Why wasn't I invited?
Because
You're
evil.
I'm not that evil.
Yes, you are.
I put a gift for the baby.
What is it?
On her 16th birthday, she will click her finger on the spindle of a spinning wheel and die.
Oh, what a startling moment this was. The king was very worried. He said,
What shall we do?
but the blue fairy had an idea.
I'll cast our own spell on her to make her ears fall into a deep sleep.
So she would only fall into a deep sleep instead of dying. And the red fairy had an idea to help out too.
But we will take her where she's safe with us in the cottage.
So they took baby Aurora and flew her off to a safe cottage to hide her. The king waved a mournful goodbye. And so the years passed. And before long, it was Aurora's 16th birthday. The fairies were happy to realize that. Yes, they
I'm
were.
so happy it's Aurora's 16th birthday.
And they decided they wanted to do two special things to celebrate the birthday.
Let's make a dress.
But
Let's make a dress pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue. Let's just make it pink. You can make it pink. Aurora's not.
so they decided to make a dress and a cake to celebrate Aurora's birthday. Meanwhile, Aurora herself, who was happy to reach her 16th birthday, went out into the garden to pick some flowers to decorate the house. While she was picking the flowers, a strange bird came flying overhead.
Aha! I finally found her. I shall go and tell the queen.
The crow went flying off. Meanwhile, Aurora finished her flower picking. She said, just then the evil queen arrived with her special present.
That should take care of her.
Aurora entered and looked at the present. She said,
Oh, it's like this.
she touched the spindle of the spinning wheel and fell into a deep sleep. Just then the fairies entered with the dress that they had made.
Here's your dress for you, Aurora. And a cake. Aurora!
They tried to wake Aurora up. They shook her gently. They called her name.
Aurora! Aurora!
They made sounds like an alarm clock. They pounded on the floor. But nothing would wake her up. But then they remembered the spell of the blue fairy. They knew what they had to do. They went to find a prince to bring a kiss to wake her up. And with great luck, they found a prince nearby. And they brought the prince in. They explained what they needed and asked the prince to give her a kiss. But before the prince could do anything, suddenly the evil queen had changed herself into a vicious dragon and blew her flaming breath at the prince. He lifted up his shield to protect himself, and there was a vicious battle between the prince and the evil dragon. She ducked, she moved, he ducked, he thrust, and finally he slayed the dragon. The fairies let out a cheer. And the fairy said, please give Aurora a kiss.
Please give Aurora a kiss.
And that's what he did. He held it up so the audience could see it. And he gave her the kiss, which woke her up immediately. The fairies let out another cheer. And they took Aurora off to show him to her father, the king, and the prince followed. And from that day on, everyone except the slain dragon lived happily ever after. The end. Guys, a standing ovation. Very impressive. Very impressive. So, again, thanks to the parents for giving us a chance. I worked with the kids a little bit. Bree Baldwin here was actually the main helper to get this through, and it's been great working with her through the week. And of course, Julie and Karen, the camp director, also made things happen. As a demonstration of the hard work and the great fun that these kids have shown, we have a certificate of performance excellence. Wow. So, we have a certificate of performance excellence for Abigail Ray. We have a certificate of performance excellence to Cassidy Yingst. We have a certificate of performance excellence for Kylie Yingst. We have a certificate of performance excellence for Melena Walker. And a certificate of performance excellence to Liam Robinson. So stand up, guys, one time, right where you are. And, okay, we'll stand up on the stage, there you go. And take one more.